Hello, hello everyone. It's Shelly with Chalkator. I'm an independent designer and we'll be with you in a moment. Say hello as you guys hop on. Happy Tuesday. We are going to be spooky today. All right, while we wait for everyone to hop on, say hello, friends. Hello, hello, happy Tuesday. Today we are going to play with the Be Spooky. I think that's the name of it. 'Tis the season to be spooky, as a matter of fact. And yes, it is the season to start decorating for Halloween, and fall is right behind it. So I thought I'd come to you with this fun how-to today. We are going to use this fun black framed sign that I found at the store the other day. And I think it'll be perfect for it. Let's go ahead and get it out of our packaging. This is a B size transfer. So it's an 8.5 by 11. The actual material is, and then the designs within it, of course, differ in size. So let's go ahead and get this separated. So we're going to cut on that cut line. These are silk screen adhesive backed transfers and really easy to work with and a lot of fun. Let's get this. 'Tis the season to be spooky. And this is, I'm going to say be spooky, and then I'm going to say web. All right, we are going to use all pieces today. Thought I would do, let's see, trying to blow that up. Try to do something fun with it today. So we have this white background, and instead of doing it on a black background and having a white web, we're going to do a white background, but then we're going to use our shimmer silver and shimmer frost. We're going to mix these two together just to make it ever so lightly grayish or silver-ish web. So it's very, it'll be noticeable, but not that noticeable, but it'll be in our backgrounds. And then we'll chalk the design on top of that. So if you're with me, say hello. Let's bring over our fuzzing cloth. Now, because I'm not waxing this, we have to fuzz our transfer. So let's get that off our backer sheet. And you want to save your backer sheet and all your packaging so that once you're all done getting things cleaned up and dried, you want to put everything back in its packaging. Keep it safe until you want to use it again. All right, and when we fuzz a transfer, we move it around on our fuzzing cloth. And what you're doing is you're just kind of dulling that adhesive a little bit, and you're moving around. You're just picking up tiny little bits of lint, but honestly, you're just, when you, it's kind of like a lint roller. When you get that really fresh, unwrapped lint roller and then start using it, it gets dull and not so sticky. So that's kind of the same idea we're doing here. We're just kind of dulling that up a little bit. It will still stick, just not as as sticky. All right, let's put that aside. So what I planned on doing was I'm going to do the entire surface with the web. What's nice about, make sure too, wherever it's hanging from, that's at the top. You don't want any upside down mishaps. This is a repeatable pattern, which is really nice. So I'll be able to line that up with this up and continue our design down. So let's go ahead and get this placed. I'm just going to line it up. Okay. I'm going to shove it in those corners. Make sure it's nice and flat against our, I see a hair, so let's get that out. And you don't want any obstructions in that silkscreen mesh, because if something's in the way, then you won't be able to push that paste through. So make sure you get all of those little pieces of whatever out of the way. So we're just going to really get this down in the corners and make sure it's nice and flat against our surface. Let's grab, we need a color tray, and then we're going to take our shimmer frost and we're going to mix it with our shimmer silver. Now, did you know that our shimmer silver and our shimmer gold has been changed up a bit? So the colors will actually match our paste version. So they will be more, what's the word? I can't think of the word. But the silver and gold aren't as dull as they used to be. They're nice and shiny and sparkly. All right, let's get some stir sticks. We do have stir sticks in the shop, however, they are out of stock at the moment. So we're just going to take a little scoop of our shimmer silver. I am going to actually grab a little bit more. All right, put that back. Everything's water soluble, so we're going to throw that in some water. Close this back up nice and tight. And then we're going to use some shimmer frost, and we're going to lighten up our silver. I didn't want like a silvery web. I kind of wanted a lighter web. So we're going to mix the two shimmers to make it lighter. All right, let's just mix those two together. You can actually mix your shimmer paste with your regular matte paste, and it gives it not as strong of a shimmer, but it does still give it a shimmery look. You just can't mix your inks with our paste. But within the paste line, you can mix any colors together, and within the ink line, you can mix any inks. You just can't mix the two. All right. I think that's good. I think I might want to grab a little more of the frost. So I'm going to wipe this up because it does have that silver on there. We're going to grab some more. Okay, that should do it. Let's get that mixed in. Say hello, hello, hello. It's Tuesday. We had company last night. Had a surprise visit from a family member, so that was nice. Okay, let's get that all mixed in. All right, so this is what we came up with. I'm going to grab a small squeegee, and we're going to paste that design. Okay, so I'm going to start that top because we're going to try to get to the tippy top here. You want to shove it in those corners. Get all those edges. And then squeegee it through the silkscreen mesh. How is everybody tonight? Today, it's still daytime. Whew. Tell you what, Days are running into nights and nights are running into the days. Let's grab a little bit more. Get it to the top. Get it in that corner. All right, and then I'm going to squeegee off that excess. We're going to put it back on our tray because we're going to need that. It being a mixed color, we definitely want to save everything that we can. We only have a couple days left, you guys, to get that the mystery pack. There's a holiday mystery pack, right? That's still available. And then we have our Shimmer Very Perry color that you can earn for free with a $90 order. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. Let's go ahead and lift this. Oh my gosh, how fun is that? I got a little bit on the top, so we're just gonna go ahead and take a wipe and just wipe that away. And then let's go ahead and get that dry. We're using our quick dry tool. We're going to do that design all the way down. Like I said, our patterns are repeating, so we can move that whole transfer down and do it again. We just want to make sure this is nice and dry before we continue on, because we don't want to lift up anything we've already pasted. Shimmers take a little bit longer to dry than normal. Okay, I'm going to take my detail tool because I see a little bit of paste in the corner here, so we're just going to try to get that up. Let's put it in here. Still a little wet, so that's good. And you can see I got a little bit on the sides here, so we can go ahead and wipe that right off. Comes right off. You could do any cleanup afterwards, but you can see it's not as dark as our shimmer silver is. It's a little lighter because we added the shimmer frost. I'm trying to decide which way this went. All right, because we're kind of thicker on the edges, we're going to go ahead and just wipe that off. I'm just going to use a paper towel here. You can go ahead and wash the transfer. You just want to make sure it's nice and dry before you use it again. We're just going to wipe up the excess here. Okay. And of course, we'll wipe up our table. Say, hey guys, tell me what you're doing today. It's Tuesday. Okay, now we're going to come back in and line it up. So right here, these two lines are going to be a great way of me lining up these two. Let's get my glasses on. We're going to line that up. So I'm going to pull that a little closer to me. Look for that design. Let's see here. It actually probably would help if my transfer was totally clean. All right, I'm getting a glare of the light, so I'm going to try to do this upside down. And the shimmer silver and frost is very sparkly. It's almost like they need to repeat a little bit of the design so you can overlay it a little. I think we're okay though. And you want to make sure it's whew, you know what? I need to wash this. It is too sparkly. It is messing with my eyes. Hi, Marilyn. I found this at Target. It's perfect for this transfer. And then yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before, it also came, there's a 8x8 one too. It's a really nice size. All right, we're just taking a wipe here, try to get off some of that shimmer. Okay, let's flip it over because you want to get both sides of your transfer clean. Make sure it's out of that silkscreen mesh. Okay. I'll do one more wipe here. And then I'll take a paper towel and dry it. So we're going to make sure that it is nice and dry. Hello, Mary. How are you today? All right, so I'm just taking a paper towel, gliding it over the adhesive side to take that moisture off. And we're going to grab our fuzzing cloth again. Anytime you wash your transfer and then go to reuse it again, you must fuzz it again. And you really want to make sure it's dry. So if it's not dry, then you can kind of make a sandwich and really dry it up. Sometimes I even think it gets stickier after you wash it, which is really nice because it does come back to life. All right. Now let's see if I can get this to line back up. Okay. Glasses on. Have to make sure I get the right sections. Oh yeah, so much better now that I washed it. So much better. So when you're doing this lining up business, I am looking for the very, very tips of what I last pasted. Okay. I'm going to lightly press it down there, but then we're going to press it down everywhere else. Push it into those corners. Make sure that's all the way down. Flip it. Uh-oh. What happened? Plate. What kind of plate was it? Let's start there. All right, so we're just going to go over the entire design again. Aha, yes, that's where you went wrong. That's where you went wrong. All right, so we're just chalking over this design here, edge to edge. Turn it. Don't be afraid to turn your projects, guys, so you can see what you're doing. remember, put your excess back on that serving tray, your little color tray, because we will need that for the last little section. Okay. All right, let's carefully lift that up. Oh my gosh, it lined up perfect. Wow. That's amazing. All right, let's get this dry. Look at the difference. Doesn't that look lighter than here? I think as it's drying, it's lightening up, which is nice. Because that's what I wanted. I wanted just a light background. A ceramic plate. When does the new release come out? I want to say, well, I don't know. Either September 1st or September 15th. They haven't really, they're doing something new now. They've changed the way they're doing releases. No longer will there be very big releases where there's like 100 transfers. They're going to be smaller because they're going to be more specific to the season, which is nice. You know, like in July, you're not really going to see a whole bunch of Christmas stuff. I believe in September, that's when we're going to start seeing our holiday transfers. Okay. Remember, we want this nice and dry. I can't believe how nicely that lined up. I'm so pleased. Okay, I'm gonna bring that up close and let you guys see look how that is seamless. Very nice. All right, without washing, let's see if we can line this back up one last time. All right, just have to find those lines. I think it's the glare of the light that's throwing me off. It hits that shimmer and it just blinds me. Okay, let's see. Have to make sure that I can find line, and we want to make sure it's straight. Because if it's crooked, that's not good. It's kind of a funky angle here, so let me try to get this lined up. These two lines here really help me line it up. So if I could find those lines, then I should be okay. Just a matter of finding it. There we go. Got those two. All right, just lightly tapping that down. Now we're going to push this all the way to the bottom. Actually, I'm going to take my detail tool, get this one into the corner there. Another use for your detail tool. Shove those transfers in the corner. All right, rub that down. Make sure there's no bubbles, no wrinkles. Why, thank you. I just thought of it. All right, let's get this pasted up. so we can get to the real fun. Get it all in there. Those corners. Like I said, if there's anything that like is rising up on the sides, you can clean that up later. This is kind of fun. I like this background. I've done some like monotone type where I've done like a white on white, or I've done a black shimmer on a black chalkboard, and it looks so cool. Okay, let's get that excess off. Okay, a moment of truth. I feel like I'm going to be sparkly. Carefully. I cannot believe how well that's lining up. Yay. Missed the beginning. What color am I using? I mixed Shimmer Frost and the new Shimmer Silver together just to lighten up that silver a little bit. Because I didn't want it to be so silvery, if that makes sense. So the frost kind of lightened it up a little bit. So I mixed the two. There is a supply list in the video description. That will throw all the supplies I'm using in a cart for you. If you have some things, take it out. If you need some things, throw them in. If you hit a subtotal of $90, then you get the Very Perry Shimmer Paste, which is an exclusive color. You can't buy it. Thank you. And that ends tomorrow. That goes bye-bye. Same with the holiday mystery pack. You get 10 transfers, 2A, 2B, 2C, 2D, and 2E. And I want to say it's $119.95 US dollars, but they're all holiday transfers. I've seen some good ones. I don't know if you guys want me to share pictures or not. I don't know if you want to be surprised or see what you're getting. All right, we want to make sure this is nice and dry, so give me another minute here. I love this background. How fun is that? But isn't that great that that pattern repeats itself? All right. Like I said, I'll have to clean up some inside edges there. No big deal. Comes right off with water. Let's get this off. No need for that. Okay. Now, at this point, you can make a decision whether you want to. Isn't it pretty? It is so pretty. It's such a glorious color. I love it. Do you see like that bluish tint more at the bottom? This hasn't been mixed in a while, but my flowers in my wedding bouquet was that had a lot of periwinkle in it, and then our bridal party had periwinkle colored dresses on. So I really like that color a lot. I'm a little partial to it, but it is beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to wipe up one of my stir sticks. Again, the stir sticks are out of stock, but those will be back. They'll be back. We're also getting a new website soon, so that's exciting. All right, I'm going to give this a stir. So pretty. Whenever you get your paste, and if you use any color paste really, and you see like a couple colors that are separated, make sure you go ahead and mix that, because a lot of it is the tints and colors that they put in there, just like kind of getting like a can of paint mixed at the home improvement store. You see them add all the different colors to get to a certain color. You want to make sure that's all nice and mixed in. Okay. And then we have shimmer shadow too. So we're at a pivotal point here where we say, because I'm going to be layering on top, sometimes a transfer can lift up your first layer. So a lot of people will wax. However, because this is a shimmer, if I wax, it won't shimmer so much anymore. So we're, I think, going to take our chances. Hopefully it won't ruin it. I think we're going to take our chances and not wax. But what I will do is fuzz until I can't fuzz anymore. So we're just going to keep fuzzing and make this transfer as dull as we can make it, yet still sticky. I know that doesn't seem like it's possible, but it is. You'll never take off all the stickiness unless you leave it soaking like overnight in a bath of water, then it will dissolve. But just by fuzzing it, you will never ever remove it completely. And then once you wash it and dry it and put it back on its backer sheet, the stickiness comes right back, if not stickier, which I love because they're reusable. This is not like your normal vinyl where you can only use it once, or a stencil. This is reusable many, many times. Okay, let's see how we do. Let's just see how we do. All right, so I'm going to center this. Give about a 1/2 inch on top, 1/2 inch on the bottom, and then side to side. And then I'm going to lightly press this down. I am not going to stick this down too terribly hard. How fun. All right, because I'm afraid I'm going to pull up. Okay, I think we're okay. Just lightly press it down. All right, I'm going to get a mini squeegee. We're going to do the little kitty cat and our spider in this very Perry color. So let's see. Actually, I am going to get, as I say, I was going to get a multi-tool, but I guess all my multi-tools are dirty, which is hard to believe. All right, so we're going to use just a cut up mini squeegee. I'm going to use that for my little spider guy here. So let's get him periwinkled up here. Guess we could use, you know what? We could do the little line. We'll do the line too. Take it right up to that S. Then the rest of the design will be our shimmer shadow. So you want to apply it and then take off your excess. All right, and then I'm going to grab a little bit more. So the kitty's tail is kind of also the Y, but we're just going to do, we're going to try to separate the kitty from the Y. Grab that. Gotta see here where I'm at. All right, so now that I'm kind of close to that Y, I am going to grab this one. Let's take off this paste. We're going to get really close to that Y without hopefully hitting the Y, so that we can define that kitty tail. All right, excess back in the jar. Let's go ahead and get a small squeegee. Hi, Kathy, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling, I appreciate it. And then we're going to do the rest of the design in our shimmer shadow. So we're going to take it right up to the top of that spider string here. There. Okay, grab some more. Get everything covered. And then we'll worry about getting excess off and spreading. If you want to, you can start taking your excess off so that you have paste to bring down. My gosh, this is gonna look so cool. Okay. Make sure you get all those letters covered. All right, then we are going to be really careful with lifting this off because we don't want to pull any of our spider web off. So far, so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have not pulled, knock on wood, I have not pulled any of the web off yet. Oops. We gotta fix part of that K. Let's get this down again. Where is it missing? Okay, let's see if that fixed it. It did. Oh my goodness. Let's put this aside. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, how fun is that? 'Tis the season to be spooky. Look at that shimmer periwinkle. Oof, so pretty. So if you haven't gotten that yet, make sure you guys place your order because September 1st, it will not be along anymore. It'll be way gone. Oh, how pretty. So pretty. That is great. Oh my goodness. I love it. It is so spooky. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. How fun. Tis the season to be spooky. What do you guys think? Do you like how that web is in the background? I do too. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's it for me today, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day.